Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video, and fresh off of the last video I put out, which was, does Niantic favor those who spend money in the game? Well, boy oh boy, it's so new. I don't know what you guys think yet, but I imagine that some people are like, of course they do. And then maybe some like, no, I don't spend any money in the game. I just don't play that often, and I get shinies all the time. So whatever camp you're in, congrats. I'm not sure what to say, or maybe that's not the camp you want to be in. Maybe you spend a lot of money and you don't get a lot of shinies. Who really knows, but chance favors the prepared mind, as I've said before. So you've got to pay to win. You got to play to win. You got to pay to play. In one of those three sayings, some truth is in there, right? But let's get into this follow-up, okay? So what do we have here? Well, there's an article, and let's go ahead and pull up that now from Eurogamer. Eurogamer is from Europe, and they've got an article on Pokemon Go saying, Pokemon Go readying first global ticketed event. And they've got an update saying it costs $7.99 or in pounds. Or, I don't know, $7.99 in US currency is what it really translates to. And so what it says here is this. It's in Go's App Store page. And it's higher than more fans were expecting after, getting word of mouth from it or of it. And they don't really tell you everything that's included in it. So most people aren't really talking about this just yet because they want to hear from Niantic first. As a matter of fact, it could be subject to change, right? You could say it's all tentative, but what it is it's going to happen. It's in the code. And pretty much they're advertising the prize to be Regigigas. We were kind of wondering what they were going to do with him. There's a couple of these Gen 4s and Gen 5s that, you're like, well, not Gen 5s. Let's back up. Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokemon that were like, what are they doing with those? Obviously, there's a lot of Gen 5 left to go. But my point is, they're legendaries or mythicals, and it's like, is it a matter of them finding ways to incorporate them in the game or not? You've got Regice, Registeel, and Regirock. The three of those combined together make Regigigas, or something to that degree, right? However the legend goes, that should be a beast of a Pokemon, and we haven't got it yet. We've kind of skipped that and went into other things as far as Niantic goes. So you've got to pay for that in order to participate. Do you only use real game currency, or your actual currency is the only method? That's one thing that people are concerned about. What I mean is, can you use your coins? Can you use some apps to turn that into coins, or you got to actually pay with a debit or credit card in order to access this? That's where I can see some people being upset. What if you've got, some kind of family plan, or, I don't know how it's going to work, but I think everyone should be able to do this. And I don't know why they haven't done something like this sooner. They have this lottery thing with GoFest, and everybody can't be at the same place at the same time. A light bulb probably went off finally, or maybe they were getting their technical specs together, or technical, measures together, and said, hey, we could make a lot more money if we just let people pay to play wherever they are, and we make the prize something worth it, So $8 and you don't have to travel, get hotels, is a lot cheaper than $20 you got to pay for the GoFest. And then on top of that, any other kind of food or accommodation. So I don't think it's too bad, but the fact that it's locked in, what are they going to do? 6 months later, make it a research? I don't know. Maybe you're stuck paying to get Regigigas. So the original story they had was yesterday, where it said it was Redding's event to debut Regigigas. And it's got an event called Colossal Pokemon, or a Colossal Discovery. Pass is not available to purchase, but they're saying November 2nd, full month from now almost, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. wherever you are. So that should be fun. Me personally, I'm not mad. I think they should have done something like this sooner. It's a nice way to get everybody involved. I know people are going to complain about the money part of it, but hopefully you can use your in-game currency and you don't have to just buy with your money. That would be the only downside of it. But you know, they've done worse things. We've endured worse so far, right? Does that make it right? No, but that's what it is. In the meantime, the Halloween event is still getting all its details out. We're going to have Mewtwo come back shortly for a few weeks. Giratina's out. I haven't got the shiny yet. I'm still kind of, looking for that. So whenever I get one, that video will go up. We're still wondering what's going to happen at the end of October, what kind of legendary will be there. But we know the first couple weeks are going to be, or for November, the first couple weeks are going to be Regigigas. So that already is penciled in. I think they're like, look, we're going to clear up these legendaries and mythicals for Gen 3 and 4 by the end of the year and wrap things up. I mean, what else can they do? We know that Trapinch is coming in a couple weeks, followed by Chimchar, and then December will just be more than likely a rehash of all the other community days for this year. So there's not a whole lot to look forward to on the community day front, but with the new Pokemon and the leftovers that we have yet to get, there's some potential there. So hopefully we get both forms of the Giratina while we're at it, and they don't make you wait till, next Halloween event for that. I don't know, what do you guys think? This is going to be a short one. I'm not sure what else I can throw in this one. Before we go, Shiny Oddish is available, so I'd be remiss. They had something going on that I spoke about a couple weeks back. It's an event. I should actually look up what that is, but essentially Oddish is, well, I shouldn't say essentially. Oddish is available as of now. 10 a.m. my time, or I can't talk. 10 p.m. last night, October 2nd, it dropped. I know one or two people got it in my area. Me personally, I wasn't going to get up and go out to get this new shiny. I'm just not a spring chicken anymore, I guess. I was going to live vicariously through all of you who were going to get up and walk the neighborhoods and get it. I wish it would have been like, 4 o'clock or, sometime in the afternoon usually when other stuff drops if they did it. Then I would have probably hunted for a little bit. But what do you guys think of that? Is that a nice shiny? Do you have it? Have you evolved it all the way? I need to look for some Bellossom pictures. That would be interesting to see what that pattern looks like when you get the shiny of that. So that's actually available now too. I'm still looking for the shiny Sentret. Still don't have that. Still looking for the shiny Barbroach. Disappointed. I'm not spending enough money on the game is what it is. So all of that is on the horizon. We've got these 3 pictures that I saw. You got the corrupted file. And evidently those are more Team Go Rocket folks. So it should be an interesting Halloween. They showed this picture that I'm talking about in another video, but I'll talk about it here too. That looks like Giovanni in the center and a shiny Absol. So that should be fun too. I am going to get back at it, do some more hunting out in the wild. There's still a couple. I'm burnt out of the Giratina, honestly. So there's Clink, and I wasn't aware that Clink could be shiny. I saw a picture of that where I was thinking the evolution was gold. But no, it looks like there's a shiny form of Clink. And I've got to have that. I know some friends deterred me from going for it, saying, hey, why do a 1-star raid when you can save your passes for the 5? You're going to see the Clink in the wild, right? Right. Well, I have yet to see the Shinx in the wild, and I don't have the shiny for that either. So part of me is like, just get it out of the way. Now that I'm looking for the Clink, I can't find it anywhere. It's a darn shame. So that being said, are you excited for Regigigas? Is that one of your favorite Pokemon? what could be the Halloween research? Is it still going to be Rotom? Could it be Darkrai? There's so much that they're pumping out, and I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 7 days there's some other new thing that they're teasing to coming up. That said, I'm going to end the video. I feel like I've been rambling so much. Other Yellow Hat Guy out. Captain Sensation!